Guys, I am sponsored by Fabletics Men, which is really, really awesome of them. They support me every month by sending me some awesome clothes that we're going to take a look at today. So I've got my April unbagging. Well, check it out. Not another over on YouTube. Hello. I'm wearing my Fabletics hat. This thing I took with me to New Zealand, and I just want to highlight for a second how amazing of a hat this was. First of all, New Zealand's colors are black and silver, so this is like the perfect hat to bring to New Zealand because it's black and silver. It's also highly reflective, so when we're going out for nighttime and stuff like that, that comes in very handy. Hi, Liam. Mini games maybe later, not right now, but feel free to queue them up if you would like when we get to our next part after Fabletics. All right. The one thing I liked about this hat, I'll show you guys too, is that it's got a nice system for tightening it. You can see how tight I had it. Very windy in New Zealand. It's also got a clip here. So I found this hat was perfect in New Zealand because when it was windy out, like you can see my hat barely moves because it's nice and tight. So I found that very, very helpful. I am not in a hot tub. That's right. I'm just chatting. There's hot tubs, pools, and beaches. That's a different category putting in. I thought, well, we're doing Fabletics unbagging today, so we probably shouldn't get into that. So without further ado, let's take a look at the clothes that Fabletics doth sent me. So this usually takes about 20-30 minutes. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, right? Seabear, thank you for the quality control check. So what I'll do is I'll take you through. Hi, Rob. Yeah, how waterproof they are. Yeah, that's true. I can show how waterproof they are. That's true. So yeah, it usually takes about 20-30 minutes to get through our clothing arrangements, so it's not too bad. And then we'll go from there to our next scheduled game, which you all voted for, by the way, on the Discord. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is the Training Day tee in black dip dye heather. Training Day tee in black dip dye heather. I have never heard of this color before. Training Day tee black dip dye heather, and it's definitely a heather. You good? The camera's picking it up. You can see how it's like really dark at the top and then transitions to almost like a gray on the bottom. It's a t-shirt, so there's that. It's a neat pattern. Their t-shirts are fine. Fabletics clothes in general are a little bit more expensive than obviously what you'd buy at Walmart or Kohl's or something like that. What do you get from it? Better quality. You can stretch the shirts so they don't tear apart. They usually have breathability. I don't know if you guys can see. No, you can't. Maybe if I do this. A lot of times they have better breathability inside the shirt. Now I can see it. I don't know if you guys can. Maybe if I hold it up to the camera. But there are holes on the side of the ship. Like if I hold this, the shirt, if I hold this up to the light, I can see light coming through, like my stream light here. I can see light coming through the side. So what that means is that if you're wearing a shirt like this and you're jogging or something like that and you're sweating, there's obviously holes for breathability, which really helps with you, not get soaked so much. So that's a W. I like it. It's nice. It's got the Fabletics logo on the one of the sides here. That's always a reflective logo. It's a nice little piece, but yeah, we're starting off with a winner. You like the color on it? I do too, Puddin'. It's kind of neat, right? Because it transitions. It's not just one flat black, which I already have. So that's our first item of clothing. That's a win. Take a look at the next one, huh? Next one. Oh, these are shorts. Okay, this is the 5-inch one short. It's lined in black tactical camo. One shorts are my favorite. 5-inch is a little short, in my opinion. Just putting that out there. I'm not one for short shorts, but okay. So here you go. You can see the black tactical camo on it. It's a nice pattern. I really do like their tactical camo patterns here. Just like the shirt, very stretchy. This is an elastic waistband. It's got a just a regular tire in the front here that is reflective, by the way. The one short is my favorite article of clothing that they offer because it's got a zipper pocket on the right side with their typical cell phone pocket. I always like to showcase this. They have a cell phone pocket, which is kind of handy. So it's a pocket within a pocket. And then on the other side, you also have a zipper. So you got a nice deep zipper pocket over here as well. Sorry about that. And then you've got an elastic towel loop on the back side here, which comes in very handy. It's on the back left. I actually wore one of these shorts at TwitchCon in 2022, something like that. I'm getting a phone call. I actually wore one of these at TwitchCon, and it came in very handy because I was able to loop in a like my water bottle to it and stuff. So that was kind of fun. Now this is a lined piece of shorts. So what that means is that there is a liner inside. That actually makes these shorts really good for swimwear. So I'm excited about that part of it. The liner also typically on the right side. Let's see if I can pull this. Yes, good. The liner, here, so you don't have to wear underwear. You can just wear the liner. I've tried jogging with it like that. It's okay. It's not the greatest. But like I said, when it comes to swimming, any the one shorts with liners are perfect. So I do like it because it's great for travel. I can use this as a swim trunk, and I can also use this as a regular pair of shorts for like lounging around, obviously when it's dry. But anyways, I mentioned the cell phone pocket on the zipper pocket before. Take a look. It's got another one right here. So it's pretty sweet stuff, let me tell you. Now let me share with you guys the link for Fabletics. If you want to support me, you can just click on that link there. That drops up. It should show up on YouTube as well. If not, it's just fabletics.com/Lord Zath, one word. And you can use that to check out the website yourself, of course. It's a great way to support me. I don't get any sort of kickbacks if you buy stuff or anything like that. So my interest is more just exposing you to the clothes and sharing with you what I think is really good and what I think maybe is not so good. And then answering you guys' questions, maybe trying something on as we go. So the next one is the one short in black tactical camo again, but this is a 7-inch instead of a 5. So that's kind of nice. I can maybe show you guys the difference in size here. Ugh. So it's the same short that I just showed you guys, except it's longer. All right. So here's the 5-inch, and then here's the 7-inch. So you get a couple more inches of length on the short, which I think is pretty helpful. Can I show this to you guys? Maybe I can flip this around. Flip this around and hold it up like this. Where's the camera? Here we go. So this middle finger here, this is the 5-inch, and then behind is the 7-inch. So you can see how much of a difference that goes. Now Fabletics actually goes to 9 inches for shorts, up to 9 inches long. Pro tip: if you are thinking about getting something Fabletics, always shop in the beginning of the month. That seems to be when they get their drop of clothes and stuff, and then you've got the most selection. As the month continues, selections run out, especially in popular sizes like medium and large, and then you're stuck with a pattern you maybe aren't so excited about, or you simply can't buy the clothes that you want. Next up is the one short, also lined, and this one is just black. So, not much to show you about this. Again, it's just another one short. They're sending me a lot of one shorts. Guys, I am not upset about that at all. These, like I said, these are my favorite shorts. So if we get a lot of these, that's great. Now this is lined, so again, it'll be useful as a swim trunk or something like that. If I'm jogging or whatever, that can come in handy. I don't jog that often, but it's just straight black. Okay. I think if I'm traveling, I'd probably rather use the camo short between the two of them. The 7-inch camo is probably what I'd use. Well, since we're opening shorts, you might as well open up another one. This is shorts. This is the 7-inch one short ventilated, lined in classic indigo deep navy. Classic indigo deep navy. Okay. This is cool. Okay. So I might change my mind about which shorts I want to use. Here, these are swim shorts, right? These are like swim trunks. Take a look. So you got the color. Hold this closer to me so the color is more accurate. Okay. It's the same short design, but then what they've done, I've never seen them do this before. This is really cool. Never seen them do this before. They've got like a part added to the bottom here. Okay, and you can see, yeah, you can see the holes on it. So that's the whatever they called it. What do they call it? Ventilated. That's the ventilated part. So it's got these ventilated. So that's good for like if you're jogging, or me. I like to bike a lot, right? So that's good for that. And it still has the cell phone pocket in the liner. Hello, Samarth. How you doing? Over on YouTube, and then we've got the same kind of zipper pockets here with the cell phone pocket inside the pocket thing. So it's the exact same short. Just that's a really cool color. I like this. This I think would be a great swim trunk. This is great. Because also the other thing that's nice about it is that the liner only goes to about where the color goes to here, the blue, indigo, whatever. You can see the line here. I'm pulling it down because it's elastic. But what's nice about that is you don't see the liner as much. So I like that a lot. This to me is a huge W. All right. We're about halfway through our clothing items, y'all. Let's take a look at the next one. This is a t-shirt. This is the O2 in Onyx. The O2 t-shirts in Onyx. I think I have this already. These are great t-shirts if you sweat a lot. I sweat a lot, guys. I sweat a lot. So these are great shirts if you sweat a lot. Why? Because they're full of holes. For aeration, right? For breathability. Let me pull these open for you here and I'll show you. All of this fabric here. Yeah, you can kind of see through it, right? You can see through the blue on my background there. That's like throughout the whole thing. The whole thing is that color, is that kind of fabric. So this whole shirt is extremely breathable. You've got a reflective F on the front. On the rear, by the shoulders, you've got two reflective pieces as well. So this is great for people who are joggers, especially if you're jogging at nighttime or, dusk dawn hours. You've got a little bit of a reflective stripe there on the sides of the shirt as well. And the color is nice too. I don't think I have this. I have it in black and then a couple of other colors. I don't think I have it in the Onyx yet. So this is another win for me. I'm excited about this one. I go to visit my dad, for example. I might bring something like this because this is great for jogging outside. And he's in Phoenix, so if I go visit him this summer, it's going to be 120 degrees out. If I'm jogging, I want something like this to help keep me cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. This is something I'm probably never gonna wear, because it's a tank top or whatever, tank t-shirt. You're waiting on the smoking jacket. There you go, Puddin'. So let's take a look at this one. This is the 24/7 muscle tank in black, and it's sleeveless, so it's a tank top. And I guess if you've got a lot of muscles to show off, I mean, this is good. I don't have a lot of muscles to show off. I mean, I don't know. So I don't have a lot of muscles to show off. So this is not something that I'm probably gonna wear or feel comfortable wearing. I've got a few of these already. But yeah, I mean, whatever. They stretch. There you go. Good for ventilation, I suppose. If you're playing basketball or something, it's probably okay, but it is what it is. Next up is another t-shirt. Another type of t-shirt I don't wear, and this is a white t-shirt. Oh, okay. This is the same thing that I just showed you guys, except it's in white. So it's like double what I don't wear. Right? Like, hey, look, it's a white tank top. That's great. Yeah, go away. Okay, so there's that. That's a bit of a lot. Oh well. Okay. What do we have next? One of the things that Fabletics has been getting into is accessorizing. Okay? And accessorizing is, of course, a very important thing to do when you're a clothing company. So I've already gotten a couple of these bags in other colors, but now I have this accessory bag in white. What's up, Mr. Burrow? How you doing? So this is the big belt bag in classic white. So it's essentially a fanny pack. It's got the Fabletics thing on there. You've got this nice big zipper on the top that is quite cavernous inside with some elastic pockets to help hold things into place. It's pretty nice. It's pretty handy. It's also got, if you're a traveler, what's nice about it is it's got a zipper pocket in the back. So if you're traveling, you can put like, passport or wallet or something there. And if pickpockets want to go for it, they have to go pretty darn close to your crotch. And then it's got a big, ginormous strap here that goes around your waist. So, or you can do the shoulder side strap thing if you want, whatever you want to do. So that's cool. What the hell is this? Okay. This is great, I guess, if you're on a cruise to the Bahamas or something. These are the shorts. This is the Cabana shorts in black and white floral. Black and white floral. Floral? The Cabana shorts in black and white floral. Okay. Here it is. Fabletics, man. To put it nicely, I'm a guy. I don't know. What do you guys think? This to me just looks like really out of place. It's comfortable. It feels nice. The Cabana short. I don't think I have any of these at all. It's got a pocket on the left. It's got a drawstring. And then it's got a pocket on the right. And then it's got a cell phone pocket. Now, none of these are zipper. So anything that you put in here can yeet itself out because it's elastic. It does have a button pocket on the right butt cheek. So you could put a wallet in there and secure it, I guess. I'm gonna probably say no to wearing this ever. Quite frankly. Something to wear after a shower at home, K-Man. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. Like I said, or maybe if you're going on a cruise or something, but I don't know. Whatever. I have some hats. So let's take a look at the hats. I think we're done with the shirts and pants. Pattern you want on your smoking jacket. There you go. Is that the flowers to pick everything up? Okay, so what is this? This is the fundamental dad hat in classic white. The fundamental dad hat in classic white. It's a hat, guys. It's a nice hat though. It's got a nice metal piece in the back here for for tightening and stuff. Yeah, maybe gardening shorts. That's true. If they were green, that'd be perfect for gardening shorts, wouldn't it? It doesn't have like the reflective strip like mine has here on the brim. But it does look like it'd be hella comfortable. Let's see. I've got several of these hats already, and they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. But yeah. All right. Another hat. Moving right along, we have another fundamental hat. It's in black. I'm not even going to bother opening it, but it's in black. And then we've got golfing hat. Yeah, exactly, K-Man. We got another black one. It's got white instead of black thread. That's about it. What do we have next? Oh, I missed a shirt. Okay. Let's open this one up. This is the 24/7 t-shirt, 24/7 tee in Brutalist Khaki. Brutalist Khaki is an interesting color choice. It's like a sand, I mean, this would probably be good in any desert climate, going to Morocco, wear something like this. Y'all, it's a t-shirt, very stretchy, very comfortable. I'll say it like this. I always tell people if you're getting into Fabletics and you want to look at the clothes that they offer, I would probably start with their shorts. I'd look at their one shorts specifically and grab one of those. and then from there expand out. T-shirts are probably one of the last things I'd pick up, except maybe the O2 tee because it's got all that extra ventilation, which is really nice if you're a jogger or a biker and you work out like crazy, like I do sometimes. What else did they send me? Okay, they sent me 4 pairs of socks. The Everyday Crew sock, which is sweat wicking, breathability, anti-stink, and 4-way stretch. So there's that. This time around, I requested small to medium size instead of medium to large size. So I'm gonna try out, especially this one here. This is the Everyday Quarter Crew sock, and it's kind of like an ankle high sock. You can see there, it's very. Here's the heel, right? So it's a very small rise or short rise. So I'll try that out. Not on stream, off stream, but there you go. And then I got another quarter sock in black. So I got 2 in white and I got 1 in black. So assuming these fit me fine and better than the medium to large, these are wins. I'm excited about that too. I'm gonna try it out. But chat, that's gonna do it for our unbagging session. That was pretty brief here. We got a few duplicates, which obviously kind of messes with things sometimes. So we're gonna just take a look at them all. I'm gonna pop them on the desk. We'll talk about which ones are good, which ones we like, and which ones are bleh. So we've got our socks and hats, whatever. Put everything on the chair a little bit easier. Another pair of socks. Here's our black fundamental hat. Okay, then we got the weird floral pattern Cabana short. Probably no good there, but whatever. We got the Brutalist Khaki t-shirt. Okay, whatever. Got a white fanny pack. Okay. What else do we get here? This is our black tank top. No. Like the Bugs Bunny gif? No. Like white tank? No. What else? O2 Tee in slate. Yes. This is good. I like that one a lot. I really like these blue pants. I really like these blue shorts. I mean, with the liner in it, I think these are my next swim trunks. I think this is my next swim trunks. I have a pair right now that's like bright orange with blue. It's like almost like, or no, it's not bright orange. It's red. It's like Super Mario. Like if you look at Mario, his color red and the color blue that he wears, like that's what it is. It's red with a blue liner, and that's what I use as my main swim trunk. But I like that a lot better. And then we got a whole bunch of one shorts. So we got black, and then we got the camo. This is the 5-inch, the short. And then we got the 7-inch, the medium size short, also with the camo. And then what else do we get? Yes. And then we got the t-shirt with that really cool pattern. And we started that off with, right? The one that goes into a heather pattern from black at the top. So that's kind of cool. But, obviously this is going to go out to YouTube. So once it gets on YouTube, of course, please chat. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. What was your favorite article of clothing? I didn't try anything on today, and part of it is because so much of these clothes I've already worn before. So I didn't feel like there was a special need to try something on and showcase. But if there is something that you would like me to try on next month or whatever from this batch, let me know. I'll set it aside, and I'll put it in there. I like the hats too, thought to it. The hats are great. I just have so many of them. But they are good hats. They are very nice hats. And the cool thing about them too is they're very durable. Like I took this through New Zealand for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks, right? And if you look at it, it's still pretty damn clean. Like there's a little bit of here you can kind of see from my sunscreen and stuff. But that's what you'd expect, right? So I think they do a really nice job with their hats. I would agree with you there, Thought to it. So, as always, a huge thanks to Fabletics Men for sponsoring me, for supplying me with all these cool clothes that I can open up and showcase to all of you guys. Again, if you like the clothes, if you want to check them out yourself, you can support me by clicking that link there, fabletics.com/LordZath, no underscore, just one word. We had a little bit of a bugged situation with the previous link. I don't know why. But you can use that link to take a look at stuff, and it helps if you just click it. Obviously, Fabletics wants you to buy stuff. I want you to know that there's some really good, awesome clothes out there that maybe are a little bit more expensive than you would normally buy, but to me, I feel like they're worth it. That being said, would I ever buy it on my own? No, and that's because my wife wouldn't let me spend the extra money over some of the more discount clothing options. That being said, these are some of the most comfortable clothes that I've ever worn. When I sleep in the wintertime, I love the ones with the fleece interior, the hoodies. Um, I actually switched to a Walmart bought sweatshirt when I make dinner because I don't care if I spill something on it. Like that's how nice these clothes are and how much I want to keep them, you know, keep them well, keep them good. So anyway, we're gonna move away from that. So big thanks for you guys for tuning in, sticking around through that. What we're gonna do now is let's move to